Hello and welcome to another replay. This time I'm in my 416, Object 416, the Russian T8 medium tank. I'm on Kolobanovs. It's a T8 game and the matchmaking is somewhat kind. It's more or less a third 8, 7 and 6s, which is, not bad for this tank. And this replay is a very special one, as you will see in the end. And the title may have given a clue, but enjoy anyway. So yeah, what I'm thinking, and then before I move out, is this tank has no gun depression whatsoever. So I'll be going out the 1-2 line and hopefully snipe and or spot tanks moving up. I have binoculars on this tank because then I can set up as a pure sniper, which sometimes works very well compared to optics that are active all the time, because usually with this tank I'm moving between bushes, so I don't need the binoculars until I'm sitting still. And I'm having some great success. Also, the base view range in this tank is not superbly well, or it's not very good. It's 370 meters, I think, so therefore optics wouldn't really give a lot. Whereas binoculars, they give enough for me to outspot any tank, more or less, that drives towards me. But here you can see I've found myself a nice bush. I've chosen to sit in this one here and not the one up there, because this one will give me better concealment because I'm further back. And here we have the first kill, and this is perfect for the 416, just sitting and shooting. But as I was saying, here I can drop down that way easier, whereas from there I have to go all the way across this open stretch. So here I get into concealment faster into this dip. And since I'm not a pure scout, I want to be shooting, and therefore I need this bush that's a bit further away. And I will speed it up a bit here, because this is just me bushwanking. Okay, now there's an AT-15 moving up. You can see he's moving up there. So he starts spotting enemies, and we just start to shoot. I fire one blind, and then if you notice, this tank doesn't have a lot of ammo, so I only shoot one blind shot if I'm quite certain that the person is still where he was last spotted, like the SU-100 and the SU-152, and then I stop, because you can't spam shots in this. And here's the 5100. And now I'm just here, and I switch the targets to the SU-152 because he's one-shottable and he needs to die. That's one gun less out of the game. And here I'm moving up to try and get draw distance on the 5100, but I couldn't. And since they clearly don't have a lot down there, I decide, okay, I'll move up to the next bush where I usually sit with a scout. And then the T-71 goes for a spot, and he spots me, unfortunately. But I decide I can take a shot, and then just move back. So now I'm in perfect cover, so in perfect concealment. I can just see, now I'm getting blind fired. So that was yeah, this AT-15 is doing well so far. We've lost the hill, but to be honest, since it's a standard battle, I wasn't paying attention too much on the hill, because I can't do anything about it. I'm just looking at what is spotted. And that shot was a bit unfortunate, bouncing the mud guards of the SU-100, I suppose. And he decided not to fire blind because the AT-15 kills him. I just spot that on the kill feed. And here I don't have the elevation to shoot the T-71, which is annoying. Gonna take one shot at this Centurion and like, ugh, not good. Now the 1500 took out the 15. And again, one blind shot because I know where he is. And then I'm the forward most tank, so I decide, okay, nope, back again. Now it's not looking so good. Now is the first time during the game I actually noticed that we had lost the whole of the eastern flank, which is not very good. So I fall back and I just slowly move up the slope again to get some shots into the middle. I have a very opportunistic shot on the Centurion, so I decide not to take it. Now he's poking, and I unfortunately miss. So now, in a second, I should. Yeah, there we go. I decide, okay, you know what? That's not fruitful. I can't do a lot there. Let's see if I can deal with Mr. Type and the people in the middle, because from this position here, I'm in the middle of a lot of bushes, so I have people spotting for me, so I should be quite safe. This tank's best defense is the camo. We find an IS-3, we start to shoot at him, he pulls back. A T-32 is not a good target for this tank. And here you can see the horrific gun depression. But yeah, I switch over to the Type. Oh, I can take one is here. That shot went somewhere. So now I'm starting to go slightly low on the ammo count. I mean, I have 8 AP shells and 10 heat, so I mean that's, you need to be careful. Here's a Centurion. This is a snapshot, but it was a good snapshot because it tracked him and then he died. And he missed the IS-3 again. And here you can see the DPM. I'm just sitting here, shooting all over the place. I bounced that, unfortunately, somehow. And here I take a stupid shot. I'm aiming for the cupola of the T-32. And I don't know why I take the shot. I'm like, oh, why not waste a shell trying to snipe the cupola of a T-32 in the middle? Yeah. I think I may do the same with the Type. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I do. That is a waste of shells, and I could definitely have used them later, as you will see in a second, or in a few minutes. So those two shots were just stupid. That is never going to pin unless the stars align. And here's Mr. IS-3. Do a nice bit of damage. Mr. SU-100 is firing HG. But it allows me to bounce a shot. That, I mean, twice now this IS-3 has been saved by magical mystery armor. That was my last AP shell, and we're now now down to heat, and we are only 3 guys against 7. We were against 8 before I killed the K1S. There's a Tiger. He stops, I fire. Something happens to the shell again with the heat. It must have hit his gun. He reverses. I'm just following him because I want him to stop, and he does. And I take him out. So I'm exploiting the spotting of this Hellcat, and I'll try to move up to help him. And also to get some distance between me and the other teammates, but unfortunately our Hellcat dies, so it's just me and this SU-100 against a Type 59. Take a Max T-32, IS-3, FH-100 and artillery. But this, again, perfect for me because I get to kill him and I was not spotted. But here now, just quickly pause it. Okay. I'm now alone against 5 enemies. I know there's an IS-3 over here somewhere, T-32 in the middle, Digger Max somewhere here, and 1500 most likely down here, so I am basically surrounded. And artillery could be here or here or here, I mean he could be anywhere down here, I don't know. So what I'm thinking now is, okay, if I sit here and just wait for them, I will spot one of them, shoot them, and then the rest of them will have shots at me. So I decide, you know what, I'll actually push one of the sides, push one of my flanks. If I hit that 5100 earlier, he should be one-shottable. So I decide, okay, let's take out the autoloader first. And that would also allow me to use my binoculars down here. So now I'm playing a bit careful. I'm just like, okay, we need to be careful. I've already done 4,000 damage, so already now it has been a good game. But now, I mean, with 8 shells left and 5 enemy tanks, I could have used those 2 I wasted on sniping cupolas at 400 meters, if not more. So that, at the time, at this point in the game, I was cursing myself for doing that. But fuck it, might as well. I'm on 5 kills, I might as well just see if I can get 1 kill in, so I have a top gun and a courageous assistance. So I decided to go for 5100. I'm using the bushes here to give cover through the middle. And oh, 5100, and he's one-shottable. Hey, and he's just sitting there. I take my time because I have full health, so I could have taken 1 shot from him. Because I can't afford to miss. But now what I'm doing, I am moving towards this end here, hoping that any enemies who were looking at the minimap would think I would be going this way. And then I just turn around and go north, because I'm thinking the IS-3 must be down here, because he's not in cap, so he must be coming towards me. And lo and behold, ta-da! He shoots and he misses. He's dead now, okay. So far so good. Now it's more manageable. 2 actual tanks and artillery. I'm thinking, okay, and this time I was checking the health on the T-32 and it was 1200, so I'm thinking, okay, I need to keep those 4 heat shells to kill him. And 2 HE shells for the Digger Max and the artillery. Oh, and there's the Digger Max. I'm not spotted. He is. I go up, I shoot, I take out his tracks, I roll high, which is nice. I switch to HE now because it's a Digger Max. I aim for his side. He's dead. Good. I swap back to heat, and I now, because there's only T-32, I move in and do the dip, and oh, artillery spotted. I immediately switch back to HE because it's artillery. I was trying to look at where he was looking, but he's just sitting still. And I have full health, so I'm going up. I'll shoot HE, and if that doesn't kill him, I will ram him. But it kills him. And there was an auto aim, because I just needed to hit something on the Crusader. Okay, so now 3 shells left in the T-32 and 1200 health. I can do a maximum of 960. So I definitely need some miracle. And now this Centurion is saying, okay, he's AFK. So I think, okay, perfect, I can cap. And the reason, I'll quickly pause, the reason I moved here where I am now and not there is because here there's a shorter distance over to that little dip, and if I'm sitting there, there's a long way to go for everywhere, and here, I mean, there's no difference between there and where I am to spot in the middle, or here, because that's, I mean, this is too close a distance to me to outspot him, but here I can with binoculars, and then if the T-32 would be poking here, I could quickly get underneath his gun, so he had to come all the way over. Just in case he wasn't AFK. And holy shit. Okay, I'm fully aimed, autoplayed, and Jesus goes, nope. Okay, I'm thinking, well, that's bad. There's no reason for me to sit in cabin and just herp it up, because I can't avoid him for 1 full minute. So I'm thinking, okay, I have 2 shots. I need a fire. And hope he doesn't have a fire extinguisher. And here I was saying to let my binoculars activate, and right, I have 2 shots left if I had any teammates looking. And then I spot him, and he spots me. Okay, now he knows where I am. So you could be thinking, okay, either I can just go for the draw, or, as I'm about to do, go full yellow and hope for luck. Now, American tanks are quite prone to fires, so I'm thinking I can do this. And what I was doing there, just quickly, I was waiting because he was moving towards me, so I waited, and then as soon as, or after a few seconds, I thought, okay, he's close enough now for me to get around him easily, because the T-32 turns like a flipping mountain. It takes forever for it to turn. Something, okay, nice, I'll take a hit. I did. The first hit my tank takes, it's a track damage, I'm thinking, cool. I get around. This is the limited turret traverse. I'm thinking, okay, I need the engine. And oh, fire! Burn! 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 And damn it, he has a fire extinguisher. Okay, fuel tanks. Fire again! I mean, that was just wow, just wow. I mean, I was not expecting that. I mean, getting the first fire in the engine, that was lucky, and the second fire was just. Oh, thank God. So I took a T-32 down from 1200 health with 2 shots. The reason I shot there, where you saw me shoot, was because I know that's where the fuel tanks are, and I thought, okay, shoot him, and if that doesn't kill him, I would see what his health would have been, and then maybe rammed his side. I mean, this ramming wouldn't have been a viable option, but I would have done it just to get some damage on him. But luckily the fuel tanks burst again, or the tank burst up in flames, and I was like, oh fucking yes man. So this game netted me my first pools medal. It has set a new experience record for me, and kill record, of course. I also got a Fadins medal because I killed the T-32 as with my last shell, and I got some other high caliber, of course, ace tanker, obviously. Oh, and of course a Kolobanovs medal because I was alone against 5 enemies. And as you'll see in the post-game screenshots I'll put up, I managed to hit 2 of my blind shots. Or 3 of my blind shots, doing a total of 7,000 damage flat. That's only 1200 damage less than the whole of my team. And I mean, that's just, yeah. I don't mind. I was just over the moon when that double fire happened. I was not expecting us to win it, and then I slowly began to believe it, but I was like, oh, I don't have enough shells, and then I thought, okay, you need to win it, and I won it. Fucking hell. That's probably one of the best games I've played in a while. Well, to be honest, the first good half of the game I just sat over here and sniped at whatever I could, and then I moved down here and sniped, and then I moved up here and sniped a bit, and then I started to work just first the 5100, then the IS-3, then Nigamax, then Crusader, and now T-32. So I mean, I didn't really perform any super fancy outmaneuvering of enemies, or, well, you could, I did do a bit of a camo exploitation, but I mean, it's not really anything hard. But for some reason, the stars aligned and it worked out. But yeah, I mean, if I had, just to recap, if I hadn't shot at those, the cupola and this T-32 and the Type 59's cupola, I would have easily been able to take this T-32 out, just do the same as I did, just go around him, shoot him in the ass, shoot him in the side and ass. But I managed to make do with 2 shells, because who needs 5 shells anyway? Or 4 shells. Oh, but yeah, that was intense, and first ever pools medal. Hopefully not the last, but flipping hell, that was an intense game. Not bad at all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like it, then, well, yeah, press like and subscribe, and look at all of my other videos. I have tons of other videos, so I mean, there should be something for everyone's taste, tank-wise. And yeah, come back for more. I'm sure I'll have more good games at some later point I'll upload, so I mean, just come back. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will or you will watch some of my videos in the future, and I will see you, and so on. So yeah. Oh yeah, Pools Metal. Fucking hell, Pools Metal. Ah, fuck me, Pools Metal. Not bad, not bad.